The superintendent of Rockford Schools unveiled a proposal tonight that would combine 2 elementary schools in favor of opening up a new early childhood education center.
News 8's Duncan McLean attended the meeting. He has details on the proposal and reaction from parents.
Brian, Amber, Parkside Elementary parents were aligned at Monday night's Board of Education meeting in Rockford after the superintendent officially recommended that the board move students from Parkside to Valley View Elementary and convert Parkside's building into a new early education childhood learning center.
This just doesn't seem sensible.
There's other solutions.
Why are we rushing this decision? It's no wonder my kid is... I'm sorry, I'm really emotional at this.
Superintendent Dr. Steve Matthews officially recommended the plan to the board publicly for the first time Monday night, appealing to the body to vote on implementing the recommendation sometime next month.
A decision needs to be made so that we can adequately plan for next year. We believe making the decision in March will give us the time that we need to implement the plan.
Dr. Matthews said that the main factor that landed Parkside as the candidate to be transitioned was enrollment levels, which could create social-emotional issues for students as they move to larger middle schools, and that only require 1 classroom at most grade levels in the building.
There's 27 fifth grade students at Parkside this year, and they're going to move to a 6th grade middle school experience of 275 plus.
Those who spoke at public comment maligned the process in light of how Rockford handled a major redistricting effort last year.
Dr. Matthews, I liked how you did it the last time with the redistricting and that you talked with people ahead of time.
The redistricting process forced students to move schools. As many as 70 students would be asked to relocate for a second year in a row.
You are considering 3 schools in 3 years, but particularly for 4th graders, you have to consider that's 4 schools in 4 years because they're going to the middle. And that's 5 schools in 7 years for the kids that did virtual without ever having moved.
Parkside's unique identity as a walkable neighborhood school close to Rockford's downtown was the largest driver of resistance from the community.
My 2nd grader gets an extra 30 minutes of sleep every day. She gets a few minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of fresh air on her way to her classroom and on her way home.
I would love other families to have the experience that my 3 daughters had. For over 15 years, they walked to Parkside, all 3 of them.
Finally, parents called into question the need for additional for-profit early child care, despite the district's figures showing declining enrollment in that service and a growing waiting list, and asked why the district didn't consider all this during the recent redistricting. The superintendent will officially notify the rest of the district and Valley View parents of the recommendation in a letter scheduled to go out tomorrow, followed by a meeting with Parkside parents scheduled for Wednesday, and said the recommendation still could change based on those continued conversations. We'll keep you updated as things develop. Brian?